By the way, this is going to be a record episode, so we'll see how long this takes.
All right. Just going over the bye teams for this week. Well, guys, just letting you know, we have no Bills, we have no undefeated Eagles, we have no Vikings in action, and we have no Super Bowl defending champion Rams in action. That should give you a hint for what we're about to go through.
I'll give you a hint.
Warning! Warning! That's incoming! Warning! Warning!
We start with Thursday Night Football. It's the New Orleans Saints traveling to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. The Cardinals a 1.5-point favorite, and as mentioned, this is the DeAndre return game. DeAndre Hopkins is expected to make his season debut this Thursday.
I'm gonna take the money with this one because he's probably gonna have a big game.
So Andy Dalton, let me be clear. Andy Dalton actually looks a lot better when it comes to running the offense than Jameis Winston is for New Orleans. However, for all the shit that Arizona has had to go through with no DeAndre Hopkins, you would think that the return of their big star would help that offense out, and especially with a home game. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals. If they lose to the Saints in this game, I don't know if you can ever pick them again this season.
You're on an express train to Fart Town.
I mean, we've said this for the last 6 weeks. DeAndre Hopkins is the difference in this team. Kyler Murray has his weapon back. You better beat the Saints. You're an embarrassment if you don't beat the Saints right now. Take the money.
We have no Sunday morning London game this week. We get a 1 week break from the international game before we go back to London on the 30th.
Are we going to Germany soon also?
On November 13th, yes.
Great.
So, but we will begin the Sunday afternoon slate with Packers as a 5.5-point favorite in Washington against the Commanders.
This is tricky. I can't remember.
There is really nothing better to cure what ails you than a good game with the Commanders. So
this is tricky. Like Vegas is begging you to take the Packers.
I would say, guys, have a vomit game. Have a vomit bag ready when watching this game.
Yes, it is a vomit game, but you know what? That's not going to stop me from taking the money. So.
See, if Aaron Rodgers is completely healthy, we're not even having this discussion.
Are you telling me you're actually going to take the Commanders, Morgasen?
No, I'm just saying. No, no. I'm saying if he was completely healthy, this would just be a laugher, and we'd be saying Aaron Rodgers. Like,
I'll just say take the money at this point. You can't happen against the Commanders now, can it?
I mean, we forgot. Wentz is out. Wentz is out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wentz is out.
Wentz is out 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks.
Heineke time again in Washington.
Oh yeah, take the money.
The Browns at the Ravens. We got an AFC North matchup with the Ravens as a 6.5-point.
I learned my lesson last week after trying to take the Browns, and Zappy decided to finally wake up and score.
I see you, Zap.
I see you,
Zap.
I see you. God, yeah, take the money.
I will say take the money with the Ravens, but I'm concerned with how some of their, the second half, they just absolutely collapse, it seems.
Dude, you let the Giants...
If they don't force that pick, it's a different game.
I say that because the Giants are good now, but I'm taking the money.
No, but I was just going to say, if Lamar doesn't force that pick, it's a different game.
Are you ready for ridiculousness?
Oh, no.
The Buccaneers are an 11-point favorite over the Panthers. Now...
This is tempting fate by Vegas. It really is.
Here's the thing. I know the Panthers suck, but the Buccaneers offense, what kind of offense is that? So here's what I'm going to do.
And PJ Walker's hurt too.
Correct. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Tampa. I'm not going to take that line.
I'm going to do the same. I'm not taking
Tampa, no cover.
I'm confused by the Bucs because Tom Brady's had some of his worst statistics since he entered the league as a rookie. I think he's 12th in the league in quarterback passer rating. I think he's in the top 10, which is low in yards.
For him, yeah.
They're going to win. It's just a matter of, do I think they're good enough to cover the line? The answer is no. So I'm going to take them, but I don't think they're going to cover the line.
This is a pick against the spread. And I think the Game On crew will probably agree with us on Friday.
We'll see.
Okay, the Falcons taking on the Bengals in Cincinnati. Cincy is a 6.5-point favorite.
Don't sleep on the Falcons. I can't believe I have to say this because they beat the 49ers single-handedly last week.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go Bengals, no cover.
I'm going to go with the Bengals, but I'm not going to. I am going to take that cover because that sounds about right.
I mean, Jamar finally decided to wake up and actually play good football last week.
When they wake up, they can play good football.
See, I disagree with that. I think it's not Jamar's fault. I think they're not utilizing him correctly, or they have people covering him, and the offensive line is just constantly collapsing around Burrow. I don't think it's a matter of what Jamar Chase. I don't think it's a thing on Jamar Chase.
The Falcons have actually been, believe it or not, competitive in every game they've played this year.
I know.
And we all thought they were going to be a dumpster fire, and I don't know, but
no. I need to throw up a fun fact.
Oh,
first NFL team to have their first 6 games. They're the underdog, and they
covered them.
Beat the spread. Yep,
they covered them. Yeah, I heard that the other day. Oof.
So I gotta go Bengals no cover at this point. I can't see them.
Much as I want to disrespect the Bengals right now, I can't. The Falcons are still the Falcons of Marcus Mariota. I think they're going to cover.
Okay, I'm lone wolfing on this one. Lions Cowboys -7 favorite are the boys in Dallas, and again, this we don't know as of today, but may be Dak Prescott's return game.
I think Dak's going to be back. That's my.
If it is, it's still not going to matter because the Lions are going to Lions, despite their good pieces. I'm taking the money.
Again, they've been competitive in most of their games this year.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still going to take the money.
Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered. I think they're going to cover.
All right, Giants are going to travel down to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars, and the Jaguars are a 3-point favorite at home.
The Jaguars haven't been playing as good as we all thought they were.
Yeah, I'm going to go to upset city on this one. You know, I picked Houston against the Yankees. I need the Thanos. I need to balance out my hometown and my team loves. I need to show support. I'm going G-men.
G-men.
I wish I don't know why I always forget the Trevor Lawrence. I guess he's so forgettable because we don't see him very much during red zone. He hasn't played very well. He's not throwing the ball very well. The chemistry doesn't. I mean, even with who's the head coach again? The former Philly coach.
What's his name?
He won the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
Yeah. Oh shoot, Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson. Yeah. Like he's a great coach and all. He's going to bring experience. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm taking the Giants to upset City here.
Good. We're all in agreement. Colts Titans in Tennessee. 2.5-point favorite is Tennessee. Guys, it's the AFC south of the barrel.
By the way, you got screwed by the Colts last time.
Yeah. That's part of also why I'm going against the Jags on this one.
Are they flexing this motherfucker? Because I'd like to.
No, they're regional. They're regional.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take the money.
You know what? Just because I'm going against the Jags, because of their screw job last week against me and my locks, I'll do the same for the Colts. So I'm gonna take the money.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan. I think he got lucky 1 week. Let's put it that way. Take the money.
The Raiders are back from their bye, as are the Houston Texans, and they'll be facing off in Las Vegas. 7-point favorite is the Las Vegas Raiders.
I will take the Raiders, but I'm not taking that line.
I'll take the line.
Yeah, I mean, Texans are the Texans. The Davis Mills experience is not a good one. Take the money.
In Denver, the New York Jets are going to travel to Denver to take on the Broncos, who are a 1.5-point favorite at home. I don't understand that line. Vegas is doubting the New York teams. I'm mad about it. I'm mad that they consider the Broncos a favorite after all the crap that they've been through and Russell Wilson's injury. So guess what I'm doing, boys? As much as I'm a Giants fan, I've been debating about which New York team to do it. I'm going to do it here, upset City, and I'm going to use my lock here. I'm going Jets over Broncos as
How
my lock this
how
year.
dare you steal my thunder? That's the game I was going to lock on too.
Okay, you're my partner in crime then. I
Yeah.
need one of these to work. I'm
gonna pick the Jets, but I'm not gonna go with a lock.
Oh, he has another one he's looking at.
By the way, the Broncos are a dumpster fire. If you're not picking against the Broncos right now, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, take the Jets plus the points.
By the time Sunday comes around, that line better switch to the Jets being the favorite.
Well, you have the pick locked in at this point, though. But
right.
Yes. Yeah, I would lock. This is an easy lock, I think, in my opinion. I think they're going to upset.
We go now to the Chiefs, who are going to be looking for vengeance, and they'll be taking on the 49ers in San Francisco after just getting blanked by the Falcons. The Chiefs are the 3-point favorites.
I'm just going to say it now.
Lock.
There you go. I had a feeling this was going to be.
That's your lock? Interesting.
I'll take the money. It's the Chiefs, and I think the Niners, I mean, there's questions around the Niners, Nick. You just said it yourself. I'm getting embarrassed.
Well, I'm not happy last week that I had that as a lock, and the Falcons just crapped all over the Niners. But yeah, take the money.
Seahawks are going to travel to not there yet, not at Sunday Night Football yet. Seahawks are going to travel to Los Angeles to take on the Chargers at SoFi. The Chargers are 6.5-point favorites.
I'm kind of confused by this line a little bit.
You know what? I mean, what happened Monday night against the Broncos scares me. I am going to go.
The Chargers have been a very confusing team so far.
Yeah.
And Brandon Staley's a joke.
Trying to think here. So they are 4-2. But they let up so many points. They let up more points than they have for. You know what? Upset City. I'm going Seattle.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers, but I'm not taking that line.
That was my other thing. I was deciding between if I would go full Upset City or just no cover.
I just feel like this one is pretty easy. I'm taking Seattle outright win here against the points.
So none of us are going to cover this one.
No, I think that first of all, Seattle just looks way better than we all thought. Geno Smith looks way better than we all thought. Who would have thought Geno Smith would walk in and just completely transform that team after a franchise quarterback like Russell Wilson leaves and does questionable things in Denver? So, yeah, I'm taking them against the points to win.
All right. Time for Sunday Night Football. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers coming off of their surprise victory over the Bucs, traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins, who are a 7-point favorite at home. Let's just make certain, guys, this is not going to end up like that Monday Night Football game from 2007 where there was mud all over the field.
This is disgraceful that this is Sunday Night Football.
I'm going to take the money.
Tua supposedly is going to be back. Mitch Trubisky is in place. And I think the Steelers, and I think even Tree says it himself in his videos, the Steelers defense just does not look the same without TJ Watt there to help them. So I'm going to say take the money and go with the Fins.
This is pretty easy. Steelers are probably one of the worst teams in the NFL this year, regardless if it's Pickett or if it's Trubisky. And when Tua's back, that team runs in perfect chemistry. Take the money.
So, guys, there was actually a third game that I was considering for doing my lock, and it's the Monday Night Football game between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots in Foxborough, with the Patriots as an 8-point favorite, and that is simply because, guys, the Bears, S-U-C-K, suck. Bear down, go down, take the money.
They suck. I'm taking the money.
Yeah, there's no discussion. Take the money.